To my father, there are so many things I believed I had time to say to you. Sorry was one of them. I always thought there would be another day. Another evening where we would sit across from each other, speaking about ordinary things. Another moment where I could quietly admit the mistakes I was too proud to acknowledge. But life has a strange way of closing doors without warning. And now the words I kept postponing have nowhere to go. They just live inside me. I find myself remembering small things more than big moments. The way you would call my name from another room. The way you would ask simple questions about my day, even when you were tired from work. The way your voice changed when you were worried about me, even though you tried to hide it behind firmness. Back then, I thought your strictness meant you didn't understand me. I thought your advice was control. Your concern felt like interference. Your silence felt like judgment. I didn't realize it was love. A quiet, protective love that didn't always know how to express itself gently. And I wish I had understood that sooner. There were so many moments I could have been kinder. Moments when I answered you with impatience. Moments when I dismissed your words like they carried no weight. I rolled my eyes. I walked away from conversations. I defended choices I knew deep down were wrong, simply because my pride was louder than my humility. You tried to guide me, but I mistook guidance for restriction. I thought I knew better. I thought I had more time to prove myself right. What I didn't realize was that time doesn't wait for our realizations. There are decisions I made that I know disappointed you. Friends you warned me about that I defended anyway. Paths I chose, even after you quietly advised me to think twice. And the painful part is, you were often right. I see that now. Life has a way of teaching the lessons we refused to learn when someone wiser tried to show us. I wish I could sit beside you today and admit it. Not with excuses. Not with defensiveness. Just honesty. You were right. I should have listened. I'm sorry. But the silence between us, now, doesn't allow those conversations anymore. And that silence is heavier than any argument we ever had. Sometimes I replay memories, searching for moments where I could have done better. Moments where I could have simply said thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices you never talked about. For the long hours you worked so I could have opportunities you never had. For the worries you carried quietly so I wouldn't have to. You didn't say, I love you often. But now I realize you showed it in 100 small ways. In the food you made sure was on the table. In the advice you repeated even when I ignored it. In the patience you showed when I made the same mistakes again and again. Your love was steady, even when my gratitude was not. And that is what hurts the most. That I only fully understood the depth of your love after you were gone. There are days when I catch myself wanting to tell you something. Something small. Something ordinary. And for a moment, I forget that I can't. I imagine what you would say if you saw the person I'm trying to become now. If you could see that I am finally learning the lessons you tried to teach me years ago. I imagine sitting next to you, without the tension we sometimes carried between us. Just quiet understanding. And in that imagined moment, I finally say the words that stayed trapped in my pride for so long. I'm sorry. Sorry for the disrespect. Sorry for the stubbornness. Sorry for the moments I made you worry more than I thanked you. But along with that apology, there is something else I want you to know. Thank you. Thank you for shaping the strength in me that I once resisted. Thank you for trying to guide me even when I refused to listen. Thank you for loving me in ways that only make sense to me now. I cannot go back and change who I was then, but I can choose who I become now. I can carry your lessons with more humility. I can live in a way that honors the sacrifices you made for me. Maybe that is the only apology left that I can truly offer. Not words spoken too late, but a life lived better because of what you taught me. I hope somewhere, in whatever form eternity takes, you know this. Your child finally understands. And finally says the words that should have been spoken long ago. I'm sorry. And I love you.